Can you believe that? If you search for camera bags online, both of these come up, and they are for drastically different people. I'm gonna show you two camera backpacks. One is an extreme, no-holds-barred professional camera backpack. This backpack doesn't really care about how it looks or the aesthetic, it just wants to be there for you. The other backpack is a sleek, style-forward camera backpack that is seeking to pull double duty as your regular backpack and your camera bag. And yeah, looks pretty nice. Here are the two camera backpacks I want to talk to you about. We have the Jumper by Brevity, and we also have the Protactic BP 450 AW2 by Lowepro. The reason I want to talk to you about these two camera backpacks is because I believe they represent the extremes of what you could purchase if you're shopping for a camera backpack. We have the casual creator, something very suitable for everyday carry. And then we have the extreme, hardcore, I climb mountains for a living and take photos of dangerous animals backpack right at the end of the end. Now, there will be some exceptions, but the argument I want to make is that most of every other camera backpack on the market can be fit somewhere in between these bags in terms of their function and their unique design. So hopefully by looking into these two backpacks, I can help you land somewhere on your camera bag journey over the spectrum of camera backpacks. Let's start with the Brevity. The Jumper is a lightweight, functional camera backpack that Brevity says is good for shoots and everyday use. The material that Brevity made the Jumper from is an environmentally sustainable canvas that feels durable, yet somewhat inexpensive. However, they do advertise a level of water resistance and it feels pretty sturdy. These bags come in a variety of colors, which is not common on camera bags. Typically, camera bags are black or variations of black only. But let's talk about the details of the bag. The Jumper is a compact, semi-modular bag that only weighs 1.1 pounds. It is very light. Despite that, it's got great capacity, 18 liters worth, which is more than enough for your everyday carry. In the main compartment, you have several standard foam dividers, which allow you to pack a variety of camera gear. Most commonly, this will take the form of one camera and a few lenses. It also has one top compartment, which Brevity says you can put your day-to-day stuff in. They advertise maybe an extra set of clothes. There's also a separate compartment inside the top area for smaller items, but that's not all. I actually really love how you can remove the bottom divider on the top portion of the bag to make the entire backpack one contiguous space. This feature is great if you want to remove the camera dividers and transition the bag to literally a standard backpack. The bag also has a slim front compartment that's lined with secure mesh pouches. It also has a great small hidden pocket towards the rear that's designed to hold your valuables like your passport or your wallet. Inside the main pouch of the Jumper by Brevity, we have the same standard assortment of movable Velcro foam panels that you would see in a lot of other camera bags at this price point. This helps to make the bag modular to fit your specific camera bag needs, as well as everything's removable if you did want to revert this camera bag back to a standard backpack. Overall, the interior of the main compartment inside the Jumper is what I would describe as adequately padded for someone with a moderate amount of camera gear. I don't think you're gonna put your G-Master or top-end equivalent stuff and really stack it all in here, but for a photographer looking for a casual shoot bag or maybe even a day traveler, perfect. You also will have access to your camera gear via the side pouch, which is a common feature on camera backpacks. Good to see it here. The Brevity has a built-in water bottle holder on the side that is big enough even for your Stanley. And on the back, we have a laptop sleeve capable of holding a 16-inch laptop. The backpack's exterior features include a minimalist design that honestly looks pretty great, and most importantly, does not communicate that the bag is holding what could be thousands or tens of thousands of dollars worth of photography gear, and some people will really like that. The bag ultimately looks like a sleek, modern backpack and not necessarily a camera bag. The zippers on the Jumper are a cut above the competition and inspire confidence over the long term. Each one features little pull tabs which make these zippers more comfortable and easy to use. The laptop zipper on the top of the bag is also weather sealed. These little tabs at the end of the bag, Brevity claims that they can be used as some sort of theft protection, like if you tie them together. I'm not 100% convinced, but I guess that could be an option. There are two locations to mount a tripod, on the side and on the bottom. While these in practice are fairly sturdy, I typically am used to more industrial applications like this guy, which are just inherently more solid. The jumper from Brevity also has a luggage pass-through strap on the back for travel. The entire bag is also machine washable. The jumper retails for $169.99 USD and comes in a larger variant called the Jumper L, which retails for $189.99 US. After using the jumper for a number of weeks, I can happily report that it held up just fine. As you can see, there are no real imperfections or damage to the bag. It is a little underweight, I would say, for a standard photo studio bag. It felt very light, which, is a positive. It's not necessarily all the space I would want, and I do question its ability to hold up throughout the years, much like my standard Lowepro has, but Brevity has manufactured a solid, everyday carry camera backpack in the jumper. Now let's move on to the Lowepro. The Protactic BP 450 AW2 is a mouthful, and it's also one of the most intense bags in Lowepro's entire camera backpack portfolio. I've personally owned and used this bag for 4 years, and if you can just see, it's dusty and it's derelict and it gets tossed through the mud, but this thing is just as solid as the day I purchased it. This high-performance camera backpack from Lowepro weighs 2.5 times that of the jumper. It's a heavy bag. The BP 450 is built from heavy-duty 63% recycled fabric, including 1680 ballistic polyester nylon materials. It's also heavily weather resistant. I've used this thing in torrential downpours and all my equipment has stayed perfectly dry. It's also very durable, highlighting a hard shell on the top just in case you drop it, as well as pretty good slash resistance all around the bag. Its large 25-liter device volume makes it great for storing an entire travel kit. I will travel with 2 camera bodies and multiple lenses, and sometimes I'll even fit a gimbal in here. This thing is spacious as all hell. It's got space for most of the gear you're looking to travel with. As well, it has a 15-inch laptop sleeve on the back. The interior panels of the BP 450 are Velcro and removable, some of which are soft touch, while some of the others are smooth and have a silky texture. On the back flap, we have 2 spacious clear plastic compartments so you can see what's in them, and they each have waterproof zippers. The exterior features of this backpack include a very robust exterior design with slip lock mounting points for modular accessories. The zippers on this bag really do a good job to inspire confidence. They're heavy duty and they have very nice and comfortable pull tabs. The top of the backpack is made with a lightweight foam shell that also doubles as kind of like a hard protective surface if this were to drop, say, head first. In addition to access along the side like a traditional photography backpack, you also have access over the top here, so you can just kind of reach in and go down that way, which is an extra feature on this bag. The camera bag also comes with 2 shallow side pockets, one on either side, that are great for storing thin objects, say passport, wallet, or memory card case. The entire back of the camera backpack features active zone technology, which makes the bag more comfortable and cools you down as you wear it. You can actually feel the air kind of recirculating along your back, which is awesome for long shoots. The BP 450 also comes with a chest strap and a removable belt to make this thing extra sturdy when you're taking it for, say, long hikes. The Protactic also comes with a ton of extra accessories, which unfortunately I do not have on this bag, but they mount on this little strap system that kind of runs around the excess of the bag. You can see I have my little extra pocket on here, but the bag also comes with a tripod holder, a water bottle holder, and a couple other accessories, which I find very helpful. And finally, this bag comes with a rain cover for those extreme conditions.
The Lowepro Protactic BP 450 AW2 recently came down in price and now retails for $199.99 USD.
So in conclusion, I think that both these bags would be great for 2 very different people. The Jumper by Brevity offers a stylish, value-based, do-it-all option with some material quality and ergonomic compromises in order to fit the everyday carry lifestyle and the price point that they've set for this bag. The Lowepro offers an inspiring, super durable, ergonomic backpack that I'm happy to trust with my most expensive gear. The downside is how big and heavy it is. It is aggressively tactical in its style and communicates that you are carrying something pretty expensive, which might not be what you need every single time. The Lowepro is right at home when you're outdoors, big shoots, and you need to pack a lot of gear safely. The Brevity is right at home when you're light, traveling, and you want to maintain some mobility without communicating to the world that you're carrying expensive gear. I'll have a link to purchase each one of these bags in the description below. And if you don't like either of these bags, hey, that's fine. What did I say at the start? I think they represent the extremes of what is being offered on the camera bag market today. On one end, we have a more casual bag, and on the other we have everything and the kitchen sink. It's extreme. And the bag that you love, the bag that might fit your personal style and needs, could be somewhere in between. If you find yourself more interested in a hardcore purpose-built bag like the Lowepro, I'd recommend looking at some of Lowepro's other offerings, and perhaps some bags by Peak Design, Shape, and Think Tank. If you find yourself more on the side of the jumper, I'd recommend looking at some of Brevity's other bags. I'd also recommend looking at Moment, Peak Design, Nomadic. Everything else is somewhere in between. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this perspective on just the differences between camera bags. Can you believe that if you search for camera bags online, both of these come up, and they are for drastically different people? I hope I was able to clarify at least some of what you're getting / giving up by going with each of the extremes of the camera bag market. I appreciate you very much for watching. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.